Hello everybody, welcome back to the Artisan of Glimmith. I am very sorry about the kind of latter third of last episode, because I was like, oh, we should keep using logic, and then I was never using logic, and it just got worse and worse and worse. Where are we? Okay, so we just did this. We can go up there, we can come across here, we can go down there. Well, what's this new mechanic? Minimums. This guy is match. All regions must have the same shape. Love that. Love that for me. So it's got to be this shape. So I can work with this for sure. All regions must have the same shape. All regions must be one of these shapes. So we have to pick one of these shapes that all the regions will be. Which I think is going to be that one. Just because this is the only way we could have gotten out of this side. All regions must be the same 4-piece shape. It's just straight lines. There's only 13 of these to get a silver. But I do like this is one of those mechanics that really gels with my brain. Precision 3, everything must be the same. Everything must be the same. Oh, it's just that. All regions must be the same. It's very no. Oh. Every region must have one of these, so how do we get this to be the same? You make you one longer, you one longer. Make the end stubby, give you that, give you that. All regions must have the same shape. Well, there's going to be 2 regions with the same shape. Not quite that. Is it going to be a 180 degree rotation yin-yang thing going on, I think. Well, can't quite be this. Because this gets in the way, doesn't it? How are we going to... Okay. Those are equal. Can I reach upwards from this in some way? Excuse you, that's not what I wanted. Like, I'm thinking if I do that and that, or even that's 2 Fs. I can't see the rotation that we need. Let's start by drawing some of the lines that we definitely know. I don't think there's ever a world where this yellow can match this red. Because we would need a straight 3-piece somewhere. And then that traps in out of the blue. When do we go in? There it is. Good. 3, 3, 3, 4, 2. All regions must be one of these shapes. Well, it cannot be this, because then that leaves this void up here that we can't use. 4 and 2. Or 3 and 3. I don't think it can be that. Is it going to be T's? Almost certainly not. What's left? Oh, it can't be the 2x2. I'm pretty certain it can't be this. So which shape can it be that comes out of here? Can't be that, because this... This then can't exist. Wait. There it is. Cheeky. Everything must be the same, and everyone must get one of these. It's just a queue. Easy. Sight read that one. Okay. What are we doing with this? 4 regions. They must all have the same shape. Well. We can start with that. Because that has to get out. That has to get out. This needs a yellow. This needs a green. Is it that? With 2 more of them over here. Have... Yeah, that's fine. Uniformity. Restore the match window. Just 4 more for the silver. There's still a few that haven't even been unlocked around, so let's get the silver first. Any other 2s around? No, let's try the 3s. All regions must have the same shape. They must be exactly size 4. Well, from this, it can either be that or that. How soon... if it's a T, we can't make a T in this corner. So it can't be a T. Which means it must be either straight or an L. Can't be straights, I believe. This gives us a lot more freedom. Simple. 11, and they must all have the same shape, and this side must have the same shape as this side. Oh, jeez. Now you're getting tricky, game. Now you're getting tricky. This seems like a reasonable start. So here's the thing. This cannot be 6 long because these cannot be 6 long, right? Well, that is this shape with a nub over the top. Except they're different sizes. So you're a 3. Oh, this is a 2 and a 1. So that's not the same size. Can I make this? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. I don't know that I can put those in here. That's 11, that's 11. Right. Reset that then, because I was working off of a impossible measurement. We know these must be true. This has a maximum width of 4. So that means that whatever the yellow exists as, it must exist without touching any of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 doesn't work. Is this what we just had? Surely not. So it has a 5 long. You imagine this is that. And that is how many? 10. Where's our last one? 2 by 2. Stuck with a 2. Where have I gone wrong? You're 11, you're 11. How have I misdrawn this shape? So this shape is this shape. It's 5, a 2, and a 2 by 2. But if I do that, this can't have a 5 in it. Why is that not the same? Oh, because this isn't the same, yeah. Can I make this shape? It's 1, 2, 3, 4 by 5. Not really. It would have to be 5 tall. Which then leaves the other side. Okay, so let's... Five tall can't be 6 tall. This is a 5 by 5. This is a 4 by 6. And they all have to have the same shape. I can't do this because blue can't come up higher. I don't see it. And I'm not really sure where my logic starts either. this is 5 long, we'd then have to go and then can we add 2 off of the hump? Hold on. There it is, yeah. Okay. I don't know how I screwed up the 2 off the hump there, but evidently I did. 2 more. Is there any hiding? There must be something hiding around here, right? Is there one? Is this the window with the beam of light? Do all the windows have big beams of light? No. This window doesn't have a beam of light. This window has a giant beam of light. Is there a puzzle hiding under here? There's one down there. All regions must have the same shape. We have 18. So is that 2 areas of 9? Because 18 doesn't have any other available factors. Which is logic I had not been expecting to use, honestly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't go out further. Two regions of 9. It's so tricky doing all these corners and stuff when you have a void to deal with. Because the thing is, even with this corner here, it can't just be a 180-degree rotational symmetry. It's not going to have a 2x2 in it, I presume. Those are the same, I believe. A 4 with a 1 and a 2. But that breaks it. 2 areas of 9. So this area can't be a 2x3 because there's no other spaces on the board that it could be a 2x3. Something can't be 5 long because there's no other place for a 5 long to exist. This is a 5x4 minus 2. T-shape. There's way too much over here. I don't see it at all. Don't see it at all. Any more hiding? Why is this window glowing so much then? Is what I don't understand right now. Maybe it's just that it's silver, and once it gets to gold, it stops glowing like that? I don't know. All right, well, another puzzle. Oh, God. These started so simple, and now they're not. So this has to come up by 3. Which means this can't come to here, so that has to come out by 4. And this has to come out at least to this. Now, we have to draw the rest to match. So, there's a Z piece here. Where else can I fit a Z piece? If it was this region would have to reach that region, and we break this region away from the rest. So, if we did this, and so you got that, and this. So these are the same shape currently. How do we add to it? I can't add to the tip of this or that. So I don't think I can. I mean, does that stay the same? They're not the same. One, two, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1. They're currently the same. But I don't know that I can get the rest of these to add on in a way, because this is now that. And I can't extend this out. So I don't think it's going to be that. This still has to come to here, that has to come to there, that has to come out of here. There's a 2 and a 2. This needs 2 and a 2, and then, like, I think that is a Z with a 2 and a 2 after it. One, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Then the tip of the Z goes can't work, can it? Let me do this. This is our red, so that's our red. Let me come 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then this has to go right 2, which this cannot. I mean, it would be that, because this is a zigzag, this is a zigzag. Then what can we do with these last 4? Well, we know this is going to have to take hold on. It's 8 and 10. And then you go to a square and you go to a square. No, 11 and 11. Where did we screw this up? 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. Then turn for 2, turn for 2. Then turn back for 2, turn back for 2. Then turn left for 1. This is 10, this is 10. There you go. Cool. One more. It's either that one down there, which we struggled with. There's this one here, this one here. Right, we have to pick one of these shapes to do the whole thing in. Immediately, I like the shape on the right because I can just start colouring in, you know? I can just colour, and I can colour, and I can colour, and I can colour, and I can colour, and that's just colouring in. That's just colouring in. 13 of 22. The big light mote has disappeared now that it's glowed silver. 9 more of these. And we have a whole population of fresh ones. Regions of exactly 4. 1, 2, 3. If it's an L, it can't work. So it has to be a Z. No. Can't be a Z. So it has to be an L. What? Hold on. All regions must be the same shape. They must be exactly 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. But I can't make a Z shape fit here without a gap. But if we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, I can do that. 8. 8 is such a big number. And this is 4 regions of 8. Well, start with the things that we know must be true. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 isn't going to be it. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is also not going to be it. Basically, what that tells me is that this is going to come to here. I don't know if it's going to go down yet or not. It could do that, but then that becomes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 long, which seems unideal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I like this shape. But I don't see how to make this have a 1 sticking out. Well, okay, no. How can I rotate this in a way that helps me? Or flip it? Because I've got this. Well, what if we do that instead? Then we've got a 4 with 2 protrusions. 4 with 2 protrusions, and one of the protrusions goes extra long. This is 7, this is 6. 4 with 2 single protrusions and a double protrusion. One, 2 into 4. 1. Is it that? And can I make that shape twice more? Here's the thing about the shape that I've made. The shape that I've made cannot exist in this corner, I believe. There's nowhere that it has a corner that then doesn't have additional protrusions that come out from it, so I don't think it can be this. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This one that I've already decided I couldn't make here. think it was. Can we see the move? Yeah, I'm really trying to think of where I can make a shape that then can tessellate into this corner with a 2x2 edge. Or even... that is that shape. I can't make that longer by 1. But this coming to this side of this T-bar is an interesting prospect. I don't see it. I don't see it, and I can't see it. Oh, a 2. Must be exactly regions of 5. Interesting. Just colouring in again. Four, 4, 5, 7. Oh, God. I was doing so well with these when there's lots of them, but when there's very few and they all have to, like, tessellate as being the exact same shape, my brain just completely shuts down. Like, I'll solve this no problem, I think. Right. Start with things that we know. Then... try and eliminate anything that we can. How big is this space? 30. Is there any reason it couldn't just be 2s? There's a pretty good reason. Right there. So that eliminates 2s. Can't be hooks. Could be hooks. See that? Not a problem. That is going to be a problem. That's also a problem. That's a huge problem. I got to do 6 more of these, but they're all ones my brain doesn't like, with these giant damned rose petal things. This is a 3. This is going to be where I have probably more hope of actually solving the puzzle. I have to imagine. If this were to do that, it would be 2, 2, and 2. 2, 2, and 2. But that's only 6, and we can't colour that the same, so it can't be that. So we've decided that this must exist on this piece. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Could it be this? That doesn't go over 2. Yeah, I can't do a 2 by 2 with a 1 protrusion and a 2 protrusion off of here. I'm starting to go real cross-eyed. Like, the thing I struggle with on these is there's so few spaces to start with a defined piece of logic. Like, this has to come out to here. That has to come out to there. And then where are we going, you know? Overall size is 45, so it's 15 a piece. Does this just get rid of the background? No. I thought I could see the leaves blowing in the background of this, but it's just the color of the pen. So, 15 a piece. These must come out to here. But all three have to be the same region. So, like... I don't even know what logic I can use here to get to where I'm going rather than just kind of vibing it out. Because I know a lot of puzzles, I vibe when I shouldn't. But these, I don't understand where the logic can start with me. Because, like, if this is this, then I can start building out in a direction. But the way things can flip and rotate freely is what really hangs me up. Let's ask the question, where do these tiles join to a red? Because if it's a straight line of this, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now this shape can never do that. And equally, if it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to there, this shape is now confined. So, I think in some version of another, well, some version or another, this has to join up with this. So what does that start to look like? Well, there's this chevron. Builds up to a T. Then goes to 4. Then hooks over 1. Goes up 3 again. How big is this? 11. Chevron hooks up 2. Over 1. Not 3. We get to those two of 11. This is a 14. So it can't be this because each one has to be 15. So I can take this off. Take that off. Can I? No, because this is still 14. But the contents of these other two zones cannot exist on the other side of this line. So I feel like this must be at least 10 of the subsequent thing we're going to build. If this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 over, 1 over, 1, 2, 3, 1 over, that's 9, that's 10. Are those two areas the same? Can I now do I can do this, but this is only a 10. It needs to be bigger than that. So this is 10, this is 10, this is 25. This and this need to pick up 5 more. One, two, three, four. Turn, turn. Because then we're hugging this side, which also doesn't work. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn, turn. Ten, 10, 10. Alright, how can we buff these out? This picks up 2, that picks up 2, that picks up 2. Then 12, 12, 12. Can't be it because this is only 13 and I need this to be at least 15. I can't see it. I can't see it at all. I'm never gonna do that in a respectable amount of time. This has enough stuff in the corners that I feel like we could work up to a rotation in a center of all of what we're looking at here. So it's 4 things that are basically going to have to spiral in on each other in some capacity, right? How do you get to a red? Then that gives you 2 blue. That gives you a yellow. Is this all good so far? Then you need a yellow. Who needs what? This needs a yellow. That doesn't work, does it? Because I can't do this square here. I can't make this square with 2 yellows in it. This needs one of everything. And I think the yellows are the most interesting puzzle to solve here as to how we can get everything to have... Well, we could do a mirrored symmetry. Except we can't get this... no, we can't get this section to have a red this way. Well, the symmetry line could be in the dead center, rather than kind of like basically 4 hooks that are going to spiral into one another. Okay, here's an argument against any kind of symmetry. This has 3 yellows on this half. This has 3 reds on this half. So, not symmetrical. Going to be some type of spiralish thing. The 4 tiles in the center have to be with different edges, like different owners. Because if one of them had 2, all the others would have to have 2 of the center. How is this guy getting a red? The only options are all the way up, all the way over, or some kind of giant hook that eliminates loads of other areas having access to stuff. Now, did we start here before? You've got everything you need. You still need a blue and a yellow. You've got everything you need. You've got everything you need. So we make a key shape out of each. And then you fill in the key. Nice. Okay, not bad. 5 more. I don't think I'm going to get 5 more. It might be my first time I'm defeated by golding a thing. I don't feel like I have that many options for puzzles. There's 1 down there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I need 5 of them. Which does not leave me a lot of wiggle room. I feel like all the other areas have been a little more forgiving. Oh, there's you over here. Have we tried that? This one feels like it should just be colouring. We just have to decide what force shape it looks like. I think it's T's. Again, these are just colouring. My brain really gels with just going zip, 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 zip. Yep. Good. Sorted. Solved. Okay, so that was one I had missed, wherever it was. Any more that I've missed? We need 4 more. Nothing hiding in here? No. I can't even see where I had missed that one. Is it there? Perhaps. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I need 4. Oh, 6. There was this one down here as well. How is there not one on this little island? Huh? Right, are there any of these that we haven't seriously tried? This one is the only one that's like just colour it in, but the shape's super funky because it doesn't tell us what shape we're starting with. Let's talk about this corner here, right? So this area is 32, so that's 4 groups of 8. So that makes it tough, because I was going to say that this can't be part of this group or this group, because we can't stretch over far enough to be 8. But it's the last little bit that it could be. Six, 7, 8 can't be because of this. So if this piece here can't go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 because it locks this in, or 7, 8 because it still locks that in, then this can't be for that, which means this has to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6, 7, 8. Can I build that out of this for you? What about a square with 4 single protrusions? Can't do it because of this. Somewhere there has to be a double protrusion. This has a 3 and a 3. This can't have... Oh, this... Are they the same? Yes. But we've... This is... hold on. I think I might have seen this before and I was like, I can't make this corner, but I could make this corner if I make it out of 2 other pieces. Right? 4 and 4. That would have to go like that. That would have to go like that. That wasn't so bad. That wasn't so bad. 19 of 22. Let's just take stock of our options here. This is just 2 shapes of 21, each that have a flower. That's not going to be difficult at all, right? Right? Not at all. Alright, here's some things I'm thinking about here. This is 42, we need 21, and in a rough idea, I think there's going to be some kind of a line roughly of this. This would be 1, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So obviously it's not going to be that, but roughly in that ballpark, I think. It's also interesting just to count kind of how many steps there are around the perimeter, because this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But I can't draw that shape out of this here because it gets stuck. So where do they kind of transition together? Let's start filling in things we know to be true. This doesn't have to belong to this, because one could take it and then the others could go off in other directions. And like here, it almost looks like there's the beginning of some layer of symmetry. But it's probably like a rotation and a flip or something. This largest area is a 4x3. This largest area would be a 4x3 or a 5x3 with that tacked on. But we can't do 2 5x3s. So what else can I do with this? So damn fine question. Because this hollow gap here means I can't start doing things like joining that together and joining that together and building them up. So that probably means... What does it mean? How am I going to navigate this hole not existing on the other side? Means that, like, if something like this existed, it would go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Well, if that went to, excuse you, those two shapes are the same. But I don't know if I can keep building that out. Because now this is that, and it would need to go up. But that can't come up to here, because then it's all just one shape. I can't believe that we're on, what, like puzzle, like 325, maybe 350 tops? Probably not even that, probably like 300. And there's still 700 more puzzles. Is bonkers to me. Just really struggling to account for basically this hollow piece. Because where can I build two shapes that join together in a manner that accommodates for the hollow piece, you know? I don't begin to see any of it at all. There are. What's that going to be? 14s? 10, 20, 30, 12 left over. It's got to be 14s. So 3 times 14s. Okay. Well, this is very awkwardly in the middle of these. This guy can't get out any more than this. And if he needs to be 14, then it's going to be at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It's probably not this exact shape, but this would have to be the minimum of how far it spans some part of this. Now we've got a 2, 2, 2 here, which would be a 2, 2, 2, which I like the look of. So that's a 2 into a 2. That's 4 long, so that's that. That's 12. That's 12. Not so bad. Okay. Only 2 more puzzles. It's funny, if you try, sometimes You might succeed. You might surprise yourself. So, 45 is 3 15s. I'm really thinking about overdoing this now. I'm going to pause the recording, do something that my brain is thinking about, and then explain what I did rather than making you watch the whole process. Ta-da! We now have crosses in everything. And if we say that this is top left, right? This is bottom left. And this is top right. Okay. Now, we know... Oh, whoops. Oh, can I redo? Shift Z, redo. Right, so... Now I know that the areas... Oh... I'm getting all my buttons confused. 45, so it's 3 15s. If this were to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, this can't make 15. If this were to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, these can't make 15. Therefore, this piece must be of the top right persuasion. That means this must be of the top right persuasion. If we were to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, I guess to 16, that could be a valid size. But there's no T-shape for this to spring forth from. I think this was just not very helpful. I don't think this helped at all. Did it? Did it help? 15 here, 10 here, 20 here. You were a T-shape. And you were a T-shape. And you were a T-shape. That makes 14. Then there's no way that is going to be matched by this. So yeah, this is not helpful at all. Apart from that, I think that has to be well, for that to be attached to this, we decided that has to be attached to this, right? That's 10. But there's no way that I could leave hollow space that is then attached to any of the other groups. So maybe this is valid at 10. It's a 4, 2, 4, 2, 2, 2. But this could stretch further over or something. One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn, turn. 2 over, 1 up. That's 10, that's 11, because you got that as well. These are both 11, that's 19. Can I nudge this forward? This is a T that then dribbles down. This is a T, but this T doesn't dribble down from its center. This T dribbles down from its left. So I don't think that's it. $13, $12. Where is it? Where's the move? Where's the move? 12, 12. 15, 12. Yeah, I know you're not big enough yet. I'm still working on it. One, 2 by 2. A 2 by 2. Hold on, my brain can't do it. This is that. Then this is that. And then it has to go. That's 15. We can't go like that because we bifurcate the two. Okay. Take that out. Take that out. Add that in, add that in. That's 15, that's 15. That doesn't help. I need this to just be different. A lot different. I'm still happy with this 11, this 10. It's about all I am happy with, but I'm happy with this 10. It's 4 long. 1 over. 1 over. 3 along. 1 up, 1 over. But those two shapes are the same. And you can absorb that. You can absorb that. Wait. Yeah, that is that. Then this makes 2 3s. You're currently 11, you're currently 11. 3 and 3. But then we can't build on the outside edge of that. 3 and 3. Again, we can't build on the outside edge of that. Three and 3. That would have to go to 4. I just can't chop it up into a left, a right, and a middle. This is 11, this is 11. They currently match. No, they don't. What have I done wrong? 4. I probably turned the corner the wrong way. Four and left and right and left. 4 and right and left and right. It was that, wasn't it? So this is now 11 and 12. It can't be that. It has to be this. How big is that? That's 16. That's 14. That's 10. But this is now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it can't be that. This has to make it through the middle somehow, because this can't cross this boundary and this can't cross that boundary. This much is true. Let's start with a different shape here. Let's start with that, which would be this. Add 2 on. Add 2 on. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Can I even possibly do that with these shapes now? 3, 3, 2. 3, 3, 2 makes 15. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. I can't do that. Two, 3, 4. I can't see it. And I'm mad because we need 2 more still. Hour and 15-minute episode. Why does this feel like it should be simpler, but I'm sure I looked at it earlier and was like, brain can't do this. Everything has to be the same shape. Did we decide? We decided that 18 is only divisible by 2 and 9. And if it can't be 2s because of this shenanigan, it must be 2 regions of 9. And they must be the same shape. It's not that. 2 regions of 9. There can't be that many ways to, like, do it if we have to go around one way or another, you know? This has to be a different color. That can't trap that in, so that has to be a different color. Um, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That has to be at least that. That has to be at least that. So we get to this hook shape that must be different than this color of this. So what we make out of this has to have a hook shape. That has to have one that's 3 deep. Six and 6, 7, 8, 9. Can't be that. That can't do that. Can't do that. That must do this. Wait. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. 3 would be valid. But we can't do it in all straights, so maybe it's not. I'm not thinking of any other... Hold on. Is it a trick? Oh my god. I'm crashing out so hard. Is that really the solution to that puzzle? That's so rude. Right, we are at 21 of 22. That was that one. That's such a dick puzzle. So we got these 3 left. This, my brain cannot begin to comprehend. This, we were kind of starting somewhere. This, we were just in for a chunk of time. I think I could do one of these. I think we could get to 21 out of 21. We just really kind of let the brain do its thing. Did I decide this was 3 15s? Yes. Can't believe that last puzzle. That's unbelievable to me. Just a trick. It's just a trick. Okay. Earlier on, I was doing color hypothesis on corners about this having to be here. This would be 1, 2. Can we get a different color, please? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that can exist. Except it can't. 1. Like, assuming that every time we go up or right, Yeah, so that can exist because we can do that in 10. So that could be that color because there's enough room on that side. Except now we have a shape that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 high. And that means that this region doesn't have a 7 high region in it. Well, let's ask that of this. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by 5. We've already decided that this must be part of this. So if this is a 6 by 5 region, then this must exist. If we just color that in, say, that'd be 14. So it must be one bigger than 14. Therefore, this must be in a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A 6 by 6, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A 7 by 5. Okay. Therefore, this piece must exist within a 5 by 6 or a 7 by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this piece can't ever be connected to that. So this gains 1 and loses 1 somewhere, which means that this area of 15, well, it could be as much as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A 7 by 6. Can you exist as a 7 by 6? Can you copy this at all now? Because there's no corner that's a 2 by 2. There's so many little threads in my brain, and I just want to get one of these two puzzles so badly. 42, 2 times 21s. It's this island that's still screwing with my brain. Really, really screwing with my brain as to how we can have a hole that doesn't exist on the opposing side. What else can we discern? We have this in the corner, which would match that in the corner. And I feel like that could match that, but then it's just too far away. We just focus on these two shapes. You can come out by 1, you can come out by 1. But then if we go over by 1, this suddenly exists, which doesn't exist over here. Okay, let's think about this then. This is almost certainly going to be a 3 long piece, which that is as well. Which means that's a 4. Let's get a different color here. That's a 4. You pick up that at your base. You pick up that at your base. But then that would have to pick up an extra piece of horseshoe. Because if we look at the whole perimeter of the board, this and this are the only areas where there are 2 flat pieces. So I feel like they must be of the 2 opposing pieces, right? If we do 2 by 2 with 1 and 1, with 1 and 1. So those are currently the same shape. But as soon as you gain this, you can't gain that to be the same. I really think there's something about these 2 straight lines that is gonna build the puzzle up. Let's start working in a pair of diagonal fashions, but then even still, we start with Z and Z, and then go over 2 and over 2. And then up 1 and up 1. This is in the way. I don't understand how we work around this hole. You get an extra 1, you get an extra 1. And then this comes tumbling down. How do you do the hole? I can't make a hole somewhere else. All regions must have the same shape. So maybe both regions have to collide at the hole. So maybe like this is our foundation, and then like what remains is 36 pieces. So these are not the same shape, but this sure looks a lot like this, doesn't it? So they're both 21. Because there's no other spot as well that these 2 shapes could exist on opposing things, right? You pick up a bottom T, you pick up a bottom T. But this can't be coloured. It can't be. So if this exists and this exists, the border between them must be somewhere around here. Is that true? I'm just staring at it now. I can't see the oomph, the out, the change. Because like, here's a thing, like this can exist as well, but that can go over one, these can't. These can't all match up because the hole's just in the terrible place for that. It's an edge with that. That is 21. But it's not right because this just has a hole in it. And it can't just have a hole in it. It can't just have a hole in it. And then this is like a giant 5x3 that just doesn't exist up here. And 22. How close are these? Not very. I can't see it. I wish I could rotate the whole puzzle around as well. Let me just do this and just see what happens here. There's at least one mistake. Alright, so that's a terrible foundation. And that's how that works. We haven't really checked that yet. If I do that, everything... Okay, so yeah, it doesn't... There's at least one mistake. It's going to show me that that wall is the mistake, right? Yeah. Oh, God. How can the hole... The hole has to act as part of a border. It just does. It just has to be a squiggly border. But it can't be this squiggly, because this is a protrusion of, like, a bunch. But also, whatever this kind of weird squiggle works out to, we have to keep this on the south side of it. This has a 4x3 space, this doesn't. This has the dimple, this doesn't. I don't see it, man! I just want to finish this. I mean, I could look at this, but like, do I have any hope in solving a 7 that my brain can't comprehend? What is that pedestal there? That's the one we were just looking at, isn't it? It's this one, yeah? Is that what that is? 3 dots, that's got a bunch of gems on it. I don't know what I'm looking at with that. Why couldn't there just be one more puzzle hidden that I could solve really easily and get past this? No, just one more puzzle. One more puzzle hiding somewhere that I can solve really fast. I'm still mad about this one. Everything entered so far is correct. Okay, so this deduction is fine. So we know both of these must at least have this band existing within it, right? This is 15. Four, 2, 2. 2, 3, 2, 3. So these are all the same shape right now, right? This is 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh my god. Are we getting there? 12, 12. 4 and 2, 4 and 2. No, we're not, because this is now 4 and 3. But wait. This is the chunky side. 4 and 3. Oh, thank God. Thank Lordy. Alright, it took us an hour and 40 minutes, but we got our gold plate and I can rest easy. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.